Hey guys, what's up? Hope you've all been doing well. Everything's going great, and you've been enjoying yourselves. Everything's cool, cool, cool. Welcome to another episode of the Cronus series for the kids. I'd really appreciate it if you, leave a comment and subscribe. Also, make sure to turn on the bell so whenever I upload a new video, you get the notification right away. You can check it out, enjoy, and cheers to every single one of you. Let's get into the video. I've gotten a lot of messages from you guys on social media where I keep in touch with you. Like on Telegram, Discord, YouTube, and Instagram, a lot of you have trouble configuring your joystick, keyboard, and mouse. So now I want to talk about how you can configure the Cronus on PlayStation 4 and add your mouse and keyboard to it. Alright, as you can see here, I've connected the Cronus to the cable, and this is really important. The cable you use for your Cronus when you connect it to the device, whether it's a laptop, a PC, or whatever you're using with this program, when you connect it to your Cronus, you absolutely must use the original, genuine Cronus cable. If for any reason it's broken or you don't have access to it, then you absolutely have to use high-speed, high-quality USB 3.2 generation cables. Now there are different types: regular USB to USB-C, regular USB to regular USB, or USB-C to USB-C. As you can see, it can transfer data at up to 20 gigabits per second, and it can deliver power very quickly. A lot of people have this issue with Cronus, or even with capture cards. If you have the budget and can buy a USB card that fits inside your case, take a look at this. These are USB cards, generation 3.2, the high-speed, quality ones, and they come in different types. For example, I've put two examples here for you, which you can use very easily. Look, all of these, pay attention, you see the chips are blue? That means they're the latest version, so to speak. These are the USB ports that are currently available in the world. When we connected the Cronus, guys, I said, we're going to do this on PlayStation 4 now. Because in the device section, look guys, when you want to connect to the PlayStation 4 console, the first thing you need to do, guys, is you have to activate this option. So first of all, we're going to activate this. Guys, you see, when we turn this on, so to speak, the device does a reset and brings it back up again. Now, what's really important here is that you need to pay close attention. You need to be on the remote slide change button, guys. And the thing here is, you just easily set it to this option. Then the option below, which is actually much more important than the first one, here it asks what device output you want to use the Cronus for. Since we want it for PlayStation 4, we set it to PlayStation 4. Pay close attention to this. It also says below not to set it to auto mode at all. It simply won't work on the console. What we did here is necessary whether you want to play on PlayStation with a mouse and keyboard, or if you just want to play with a joystick. You have to connect a joystick to the output port on the left side of the Cronus. Right now, I'm going to connect a joystick for PlayStation 4 using the cable that comes with it, and a really good cable you have. We connect the USB to the left side of the Cronus and the other end of the USB cable. We go ahead and connect it to the joystick itself. Let's take a look. Guys, it turned on here, and the LED here also lit up. All you need to do now is click the Reset Device button here once. After a few seconds, it'll show you here which console this controller belongs to. Some people want to play games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, or Apex with a mouse and keyboard. When you connect the Cronus to your console, whether it's Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo, you always have to keep the controller's USB connected to the Cronus. Under no circumstances should you disconnect it. Then you plug your keyboard's USB into one of the USB ports at the bottom of the device. I'm about to connect my keyboard's USB to one of the USB ports now. A few moments after plugging it into the bottom USB ports, what do we see? Since my keyboard is either a new brand or a no-name, the device shows a question mark here, which means it's connected. And here you can see the LED light turned on when I connected my keyboard. The LED on the Cronus activated, so that's from the keyboard, meaning it was detected very easily here. If your keyboard doesn't show up easily, just click on Reset Device and wait a few moments for everything to refresh. It'll then bring up all the devices you've connected to the device for you. See, once again, there's the PlayStation 4 console, joystick, and keyboard. Now I want to connect my USB mouse to it, so I'll go ahead and use one of these USB ports again. I'm plugging it into one of the lower USB ports, this one for example. I'll connect the keyboard to one and this one to the mouse, so I'm connecting my mouse now. Watch as soon as I plug it in. My Logitech mouse just got recognized. If it doesn't get recognized, you need to go and hit Reset Device. Let's wait a moment. See guys, it just brought up my devices. That's how easy it is. You've connected your mouse, keyboard, and joystick devices to your PlayStation 4, ready to play games. The next important point is that you really need to pay attention to the output you're getting from your device. In the mouse and keyboard settings section, when you come here, you need to set the game profile for the controller you've connected to this so-called Cronus. Here, you have to specify which console it's for. Is it for Xbox, PlayStation 4, or PlayStation 5? We're going to select PlayStation 4 and click on it. Once you've done this here, you need to do what I explained in the previous video. I explained how you can download, how you can customize your buttons. It's really easy. You just come here and set, for example, what you want the circle button to do. When you're done, you click this button here to save it. These are the joystick, keyboard, and mouse settings, and now they're saved here. Now guys, a lot of you tell me, hey, our mouse and keyboard aren't working and they're not being detected. Guys, look, the keyboard you see on the screen right now is a no-name, no brand one. See, it looks nice up there, and when you connect your device to your PC or laptop to use the program, this Cronus device is recognized by your PC or laptop as the second output for joystick or mouse and keyboard. You can't connect your joystick and mouse and keyboard to the Cronus at the same time and then come here to check the device monitor, right? No, that's just not possible at all. Because you already have a main mouse and keyboard connected to your system, and then you want to connect a joystick to this side of the Cronus and then connect another mouse and keyboard below? No, that's not possible. You have to introduce each device one by one and test them individually to see what happens. Right now, I just came here with the mouse and keyboard, meaning I introduced the controller. That's it. I disconnected the mouse and keyboard, introduced them, and it was done. Then I removed the controller and the kid. And when I go to the device and put it on the monitor, see, is my mouse working? If you see that your USB 2 or 3 port where you plugged in your mouse and keyboard is working, it's enough to just refresh here and check if it's USB 2 or USB 3. See, is my mouse working? You can see I'm clicking, I'm pressing the buttons, it's working perfectly. I'm moving it around, and same with my keyboard. You can see the keyboard is working too. You can see it on the screen, guys. Look, I'm pressing the keyboard, you can see it, so guys, really pay attention to this. When you configure the joystick, mouse, and keyboard, you have to come here and check each one individually. Let's test it in Device Monitor. Look, I'm clicking again. Does the keyboard work? Does the mouse work? See, I'm clicking and the mouse is working without any delay. So guys, really pay close attention to this. That you have to do these settings step by step. If you don't do it step by step, it's just not going to work at all. Our work. Guys, we're done with the Zen Studio program. Now I'll show you on the console how you should connect these devices to each other. Alright guys, now I want to show you how you should connect your Cronus to your PlayStation. Alright, first, either you have a USB sharing device like I do and you've connected it, or you can, from here, you connect the main USB of the Cronus. What does that mean? So here, I unplugged the USB sharing device and brought the device here. Look, this is the USB sharing device here. Then I connected it to the Cronus using the Cronus's own cable, you see? It's connected from the top to the Cronus. Just like I said, guys, if you want to use the console, to play with mouse and keyboard, you need to connect a joystick to this USB port. Look, I took the cable and plugged it into my joystick. You have to connect this, whether you want to or not. Now on this side, I connected the USB for the keyboard and the USB for the mouse. I connected them, guys. You can see that now I've connected the keyboard and the mouse is connected too. Now, you absolutely shouldn't have your controller connected wirelessly to your console. You need to use the power button. Turn on your console using the power button on the console itself. Alright guys, look, I turned on the PlayStation using the power button on the PlayStation itself. Just like I said in previous videos, you absolutely must not, when you're connecting the Cronus, turn on your console with this button when the Cronus is connected. It's turned on. When the device is on and your Cronus is on, all you need to do is press this button once. See? The light on your controller gets brighter and it switches to the mode where you can select your accounts. Alright, now I'm selecting the account. It asks for a code, so I enter the code and log into the account because there's an option you absolutely must activate. You go into the settings section of your console and then into the kids section. Devices. See, it says Bluetooth devices. Your joystick should absolutely not be connected wirelessly. I repeat, it should not be connected wirelessly because you need to connect your joystick with a cable to the device through... First, take the specific cable that goes directly into the USB port. This is essential for the Cronus Zen device. Next, you need to navigate into the controller settings section right here and manually set the communication mode for how your joystick is connected to the option labeled Use USB cable. And that is really all there is to it. Whenever you are finished and want to turn off the device completely, just hold down the circular PlayStation button for a few seconds. You go to power, turn off, and that's it. Super easy. As you can see, guys, is the keyboard working? The mouse is working. Now I'm going into the game to show you that the keyboard and mouse are working just fine. Look, now we've come to the part where, for example, you want to see if the original has recoil or not. Look, right now in the USB Cronus, you can see A1 is joystick, A2 and A3 are mouse and keyboard. Check it out. Right now I'm playing with the joystick. See? Forward, backward, I'm moving the character. You see up, down, ADS, shooting, reloading, jumping, crouching. Switching to another weapon. You see, all of this, you see, is working without any issues at all. That's with the joystick. Now, with the mouse and keyboard, guys, look, here's the keyboard and here's the mouse. You see, I'm moving the mouse right now. Up and down, left, 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 right, right, right. ADS, shooting, back, forward, left, right, forward. Back, look, switching weapons. You see? Reloading. You can see it's working very smoothly, without any problems, really easily, with no disconnects or anything to bother you. So guys, pay attention. For you to play with a console, any console you want, you need to have the output. Your HDMI should be connected and your audio and video should also be connected. If you want to play with a mouse and keyboard, don't think that if you want to play with a mouse and keyboard, you have to disconnect the joystick. No, that's not the case at all. Let me repeat, this is only for consoles. Guys, thanks a lot for sticking with me until the end of the video. I hope this video is helpful for you and solves your problems. Connecting mouse, keyboard, and joystick on PlayStation 4 has been resolved, so enjoy. Guys, make sure to follow the Telegram channel and Discord. I post a lot of programs and scripts there. Even the paid ones, guys, you can easily download them without any trouble. Use them, enjoy, and I'd really appreciate it, guys. Like, leave a comment and subscribe, and hit the bell as well. So whenever I upload a new video, you'll see it right away and enjoy it. And cheers to every single one of you. And if you guys have any more questions, make sure to ask them below the videos. Please leave a comment so I get the notification faster and can reply to you. Or maybe even make a video to solve your problem. First, get rich. Second, try to stay healthy. And third, as you know, you're my love. Until the next video, goodbye.